When it comes to healthy eating, many people will think that it costs more money, the food is boring, and they have to give up the food they love. But we believe the opposite. Hi, I'm Helen, the founder of S.E.N.S.E Holistic Wellness, and I'm not that type of nutritionist.
And I'm Ian. Please don't call me chef.
But with Chef Ian, we present the S.E.N.S.E table.
We want to show you that healthy eating can be fun, easy, and most importantly, delicious.
With simple cooking techniques and a little nutritional wisdom, we want to show you that healthy eating is more than just nutrients on the plate. It's an art of conscious living with aliveness and abundance.
Between the two of us, we're probably going to transform everything you thought healthy eating was supposed to look and taste like.
So pull up a chair and join us at the S.E.N.S.E table.
There's a little tail that extends out.
And she usually says, "Sous chefs don't talk. Just do what I tell you."
Exactly.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's a great teaser.
Welcome to the S.E.N.S.E table.
So today I'm so happy we have my good friends here, Amy and Andrew. Hello. Welcome. What an honor to have you both here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Amy, I've known you more than over a decade now.
Yes.
Yes. Since day one I met you, all I know about you is very busy because you are a very successful businesswoman. So how do you manage it? I know that your lifestyle is always very unpredictable. So today I would like to learn more about how your eating habits and fits into your lifestyle.
Well, I used to have this belief that I just eat so I don't die. That's how food is for. Until I started dating Andrew 8 years ago, and he's healthier than I am, so it's got some positive influence. So I try to be a bit healthier, but still, I am guilty that I'm not totally as healthy as I should be.
But I see the change, the shift from you. So, well, I want to go on to say, Andrew, thank you for making my girlfriend that is so different now. So, Andrew, I really appreciate you. You are such a busy man as well because you are a very successful businessman in wellness business with multiple business in locally and internationally. So, with the conscious mind with staying healthy and the busyness, how do you find the balance?
It's not easy. I remember those days when I was working 16 hours a day and I would rush home and grab something that was on the frying plate and then, hot, phone here, eating and driving at the same time, right? That was my meal at the time. Mm-hmm. Now, my wife actually is very good in making sure that we at least have one meal together at home or we go out. And I have a cheat. I bought myself a healthy restaurant. So that way I don't have to cook as often. I just go to my place.
Well, talking about the tastiness, because we have Chef Ian here. Today we are going to have a dish to show you that when it comes to healthy eating, it can be tasty, delicious, and also easy to make.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah, so where's our Chef Ian? Is he doing the headstand still?
He's hiding in the fridge.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Long time no see.
Hi, folks. How are you?
Hello.
Okay, so
What are we eating today?
We're having a quinoa salad with some nice greens with citrus.
Did you say ice cream?
Nice greens.
Oh, I thought so.
No ice cream. Maybe later. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna get cooking and start
I
doing different
can't
things.
wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know that quinoa is a superfood in terms of all the grains?
Oh.
Especially when we talk about protein, it has full protein.
So do people eat it as a carb or as a salad?
Well, today we are going to eat it as a salad.
Okay.
Okay. But when you talk about the protein here, This one contains the full chains of all full amino acids. So for full amino acid, what does that mean? Do you know what is amino acid?
No.
Yes. So this is the part that I would like to come and share with you. Oh, so let you have this first.
Okay.
Yeah, so when he start preparing this, so I just give you a little bit of the information about quinoa here. So this little guy here is packed with amino acids. So amino acids is building blocks of our body. When our body needs to build muscles, skin, and organs, we need these building blocks. So just think about like the 24 alphabets in English, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
All right? So amino acids, also the building block, just like the alphabet. And if you want to spell the word apple, you have to have A-P-P-L-E, right? So when you build some specific types of muscle in your body, then the body will go and find certain types of amino acids and then to build that type of muscles or the cells or the organs. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that is what we call the building blocks. And our body actually, there are two types of amino acids. One is called essentials. The other one is called non-essentials. So essential means our body cannot produce itself. That means we have to get them from food.
Oh, okay.
Non-essential means our body can naturally produce them within our body. So in quinoa, this little tiny thing, you see that it's so tiny, right? But it contains all the essentials
Wow.
that we need.
Oh, wow.
So 9 types of them.
Wow. Okay.
So just by eating them, that means like you just get the full supplement.
I see.
Yeah. So right now, what are we doing here?
So with the quinoa, it is sometimes slightly bitter because there's a coating called saponin on it. So what I usually do when I cook quinoa is I give it a few rinses and I drain it. And my key to getting tastier quinoa is that I add an extra step by roasting it before I cook it. So I wash it, I dry it, I roast it, and then I cook it.
Yes. The roasting part is something that I learned this time because in the old days when I was giving advice to my clients, say, okay, quinoa is a very good source of protein, and then you cook them. But then my clients come back say, the kids, they don't love it because it has that very grainy taste. It's very strong.
So after roasting it,
They don't like it. And I didn't know that. That's natural. That's the natural flavor of that, right? But this time, now with Chef Ian here, then now I learned, okay, by roasting it, it gives a very, very different flavor that takes away that very grainy taste. And even it releases that very special aromatic flavor. It's it's nutty, right?
So as I'm toasting the quinoa, I want to make sure that I dry it out before it starts to brown and toast. And we don't add any oil into the fry pan. This is just a dry toast. And after a while, as it dries, you'll start to hear the quinoa popping like popcorn. And when I cook quinoa, I always cook extra because it's such a versatile grain. I'll save it, I'll put it in cereals, I'll put it in breakfast, I will put it in rice, or I'll just mix quinoa with beans and other legumes and make grain burgers. So it's something that if you make too much, you can always add it into other dishes, and it's just an extension of something that you're already preparing. So you're saving time down the road. So while the quinoa is slowly toasting, you can see it comes off the fry pan a lot easier. And you can hear it starting to sizzle. And in a while, you'll start to hear it popping. While this is happening, I'm going to prepare some jammy eggs. Basically, I'm going to poach these eggs in super high boiling water. What I do with the eggs is we'll take the roundest part of the egg and we'll get a push pin and we'll just poke a hole in the top so any air in there will not crack the egg. and the gases inside the egg escapes. So as I'm doing this, you can even hear the quinoa popping. I'm just going to give it a stir.
So Ian, I have a question.
Yes, what's your question, Helen?
So how long does it take to toast it for the amount that you have right there?
We usually toast the quinoa for about 5 minutes. Depends on the heat that you have. And then we cook it with a liquid. Today we're just using water, but quinoa absorbs flavor very easily. So you could change the liquid you cook it in. It could be orange juice, it could be a different flavor stock, and the quinoa will absorb the flavor of the liquid. So as this is popping, you can hear it popping right now. You can probably see some of it jumping in the fry pan. And that's a good sign. It's working the way we should want it to. And you just continue stirring it.
So now that inspires me. If I want to increase the nutritional value of that, I can even add fish stock, chicken stock to get more collagen from it.
So the quinoa is toasted nicely, and we are just going to cook it in this pot. We use a ratio of 1 part quinoa to 1.2 water. A lot of recipes add more liquid. I just find that I want my quinoa to absorb all the liquid that I put into the pot. So it's not watery at the end, and it fluffs up quite nicely. So we started with 2 cups, and we're going to add 2 cups, 0.2 of water. And then we'll add a pinch of salt. We bring it to a boil, and then we cook it for 12 minutes.
Hey, Ian, I have a question. How many holes do you poke on the egg, and what's the purpose of poking the hole?
I just poked 1 hole on the roundest part of the egg. What happens when you put an egg into boiling water, it will crack because the gases inside need somewhere to go. So by poking a hole in the top part of the egg, excess gases can escape. So what we're doing is we're poaching this in boiling water. We want to cook it so that the whites are set, but the yolk is jammy.
Ah, like a soft boiled egg.
Like a soft boiled, but even more tender than a soft boiled egg. So your
Interesting.
whites are very just set, and the yolk is jammy. So that's the
Okay.
whole purpose of this. So it's a specific amount of time. So these eggs, we tested it earlier, and we're going to cook it in this boiling water for 6 minutes, and then we'll chill it, and then we'll peel it.
Oh, wow.
So that's a much easier solution than what my grandma used to use. She used to have a vinegar in the water to soften the calcium on the egg, and so that way they wouldn't crack. But this is much simpler.
It is simpler. I think what the vinegar does is it sets the albumin if it does crack, so it doesn't leach out as well.
So the end product of the egg being poked, does it taste like the ramen eggs that we see in the ramen store?
So this is the basis of it, and then the extension is that you could soak it or keep it in a flavored solution. So the ramen egg, the ajitsuke tamago, uses mirin, soy, and sugar and water. What I've done with that style is I've actually poached it, or I've cooked the egg and then I've submerged it in orange juice and lavender.
Oh, wow.
And it's amazing. The color turns slightly orange, and the
Wow.
floral scent of the lavender is on the egg.
Wow. Okay.
So we're just waiting for the water to boil. While that's happening, I'll just prepare some of the other vegetables. So we are using some arugula in the salad. We found some sorrel at the market. Have you had sorrel before?
No, what's
No.
that?
It's a beautiful vegetable that you can grow locally, and it's slightly vinegary, slightly sour, slightly lemony, and it goes really well with a strong salad that has different flavors in it. So
Almost
if you
like
wanna-
spinach, huh?
it looks like a spinach, and it grows very quickly. Even the quinoa we can grow here locally.
Oh, it actually. Oh no, I had it. Yeah, it's very sour.
lemony,
Oh
yes.
yeah. I did have it. Oh, good.
Okay.
Instead of lemon. Just give me that. I don't need anything else.
This is all very new for me.
That's good.
Everything, I don't think I've ate any of these things before.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm very Asian. My food is
Okay.
very Asian.
All right, we'll leave that for the end. We're going to use some citrus as well.
Oh, I know orange.
We have oranges, we have grapefruits, we have lemons and limes.
Okay, I know those.
You know these things. Great.
I'm very excited to see the outcome of the egg, like poking a hole, something I can definitely learn to do at home.
Looks like the quinoa is done. So let's just check to make sure it is done. One of the key ways to know that your quinoa is done is that they will start to unfurl. So if you think of a comma, there's a little tail that extends out. So this is nicely done. It's not full of liquid. It's absorbed all the liquid that we put into here. The salad that we're using today is quite hearty, so it can take a bit of heat, and it's nice to wilt the salad greens before we plate it. So we'll just leave it there and let it cool down a little bit. On this side here, the water has come to a rolling boil, and we're going to submerge our eggs in there, and we're going to set the timer for 6 minutes. You can see the bubbles coming out of the egg where the hole was poked. We're going to prepare some of the citrus fruit for the salad. The lemons and the lime we're going to use for the salad dressing. We're going to keep the skin of the lemon and the lime to add more freshness and lightness into the dressing. The oranges we're going to segment, as well as the grapefruits.
Wow. So may I ask, what kind of knife are you using?
My favorite knife is a serrated knife. This is something that we used all the time in banquets, and it slices through everything very easily. It's not that expensive. So when you buy knives, you don't need to buy these fancy expensive knives. Something like this is around $40. And my first one lasted me 8 years.
Wow.
This one I just bought just for the show, Helen.
Wow, thank you. But the way how you cut it is, it looks like so.
A good sharp knife is key
so
to everything
soothing.
that we do, right? So this is important.
I mean, like by
for-
looking at the way that how you cut it, it's so soothing. It calms my nervous system. It's like, it's so easy, effortless.
Cooking, if you enjoy it, it shouldn't be rushed. And I think that's something that a lot of people do is they don't commit or they don't invest in the time that it takes to prepare something beautiful. There's something about that tactile feeling with the food that you're using and the food that you're preparing. It even extends to growing it yourself. So a lot of the food that I used to eat, I used to grow myself. Wow. The quinoa is very easily grown in Richmond. The sorrel grows like crazy in summer. The arugula, which in the UK we call rocket, it's called rocket because it grows so quickly. It shoots up fast like a rocket. And the longer you grow the arugula, the spicier it gets. So the younger the arugula, it's more nutty. And as it ages, just like us, we get a little bit more bitter.
Oh, I'm not bitter. I'm sweet
You're very sweet. All right, we're at 2
Andrew.
minutes.
and humble.
We will take some of this. So we will be building the salad in this bowl. I'll just use my microplane with my lemon, my lime. We're going to add some ginger as well as some garlic. So these are the base flavors that we're using for our salad dressing. Okay, those are our eggs. We have a pot of cold water here. And we're going to stop and arrest the cooking.
Is it ice cold water or is it just the tap cold water?
It's just tap cold water. Okay. I don't think we were making enough that we require ice in it.
Okay.
If you're making this for, say, 100 eggs, then yes, you would probably need some ice water. We'll just let that cool, and then we'll shell them, and we'll save the eggs for the topping of the salad.
How many minutes do we let it cool for?
Until it's cool. So, 4 or 5 minutes. If I needed them right now, I could start cracking them and peeling them, but they're a little bit warm.
Okay.
So we'll just move on to the salad dressing here. We're going to take the lemons and we're going to microplane. Just the zest. We don't want any of the white, which is the pith. Pith is a little bit bitter. Lime. So the key to microplanes is if you use hard items on it, the teeth will tend to get lower and lower. To refurbish your microplane, you just get a knife and you lift the teeth back up.
Oh.
And then you have a refreshed microplane.
That's interesting. Learning something new every day.
There we are. While we're zesting, we'll also take some of this beautiful local red Russian garlic. And we also have some ginger.
I love garlic.
We will put extra in here for you, Helen.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So I love building salads all in one bowl. We want to reduce the amount of washing up you have to do later.
And I'm curious, is there any reason why you have to use a Russian garlic instead of a normal garlic?
So red Russian is a varietal. There are many, many different varieties of garlic. Anywhere in the world, they have different flavors, different pungencies, different spiciness. Red Russian is one that is quite spicy, and you tend to use less of it. It's grown locally, so in order to support the local economy, we want to get something that's grown locally. And it takes 9 months to grow garlic to where it's at.
I noticed your ginger, you were peeling it with a spoon instead of a knife.
Yes, using a spoon is much easier. It just scrapes the surface off. Whereas if you use a knife, you tend to waste a lot more of the ginger. So again, we're saving money. So again, with the ginger, we're just going to microplane it into the bowl. Right, so those are all the things that we need to microplane into here. We are going to take the lemons, add it in, just the juice, and we'll taste it as we go. We're starting to build a dressing, so you have the vinegar or the sour part here. Sounds like your yoga bowl.
The singing bowl.
The white part of the grapefruit is bitter, right?
The white part on the pith is bitter. These we're just segmenting so that you are going to just eat the grapefruit flesh. We don't waste anything, so after I've segmented the grapefruit, we're just going to squeeze the grapefruit. So we use any of the juices that are in the grapefruit and use it in the salad.
So summertime is good for salad, but wintertime might not be a good idea because I find it's cold, right? Especially we are in Vancouver. The weather is damp and cold. And I will have like a warm salad.
What is a warm salad?
Well, funny you should ask. Today's salad is actually warm.
Oh.
We're using the warm quinoa to help wilt some of these heavier, heartier greens. So it ends up being a warm salad and not a cold salad.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's easier on your tummy, I feel. It's nicer to have a nice warm salad.
I don't know why my brain default seems to think salad equals cold.
Well,
Okay.
that is the majority of people, will have. But for me, my style of the warm salad, especially in the wintertime, I have like a half. So I will have some root vegetables, roast root vegetables that is warm, and then mix it with leafy greens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's really tasty. Also, well, you and I are, Asian Chinese. According to the traditional Chinese medicine, a lot of the Chinese doctor won't suggest us
Cold
to
salad.
have cold salad because it's cold, right? But the meaning of being like that cold is because our body is supposed to maintain at that 37 degrees temperature. And then when we have cold drinks, cold food, and our body needs to exaggerate more heat to digest those food. So it's very interesting perspective. And this is something that I would like to talk about a little bit more in the future with you all.
We're just going to add some additional ingredients to finish the dressing. Some salt. We're just using some sea salt. We're using some black cracked pepper.
Haven't seen it in here in a while.
So this is quite saucy. It's all the juice from the orange and the grapefruit. This will absorb into the quinoa as well, and it'll make the salad so much juicier. Add some olive oil into here. It's nice and bright, not overly sour. I can taste the hints of the ginger and the garlic, and the lime really shows through. So this I'm going to set aside. We are going to prepare the eggs for the finishing. Just bring them over here, and I'll get another bowl. Do you want to come help, Helen?
Sure, would
All
love
right.
to.
So what we want to do is we just want to crack the egg, and we're going to peel it, and we're going to dip it in the water to remove any of the shells. And we're basically peeling eggs. The longer you cook the eggs, the easier it's going to peel. The longer you cook the eggs, the harder the white would have become. So,
And how about the yolk?
so if you squeeze it, it's nice and soft.
Yeah, I can see it's bouncy, right?
Right? So that's the jammy egg.
Oh.
Do you want to try peeling?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
going
you want to
try.
crack it?
So a friend of mine taught me to the way to peel egg. You put it in a glass, you cover it this, and you just shake it, and then all the outside comes out.
I think you could do that with a hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled
This
egg.
one is a very delicate egg.
Then it's the yellow.
It would just become a mush. It would just it would
You
not
don't
look
want-
good.
Yeah, he definitely said it's hard-boiled egg. He
Yes.
didn't say soft-boiled egg. I just thought it was so cool.
So delicate. But at the same time, it's not like that complicated as we thought.
I'm gonna go home and boil 6 minutes.
That's it, 6 minutes, and then you can steep it after it's boiled in whatever flavorful liquid you want. So with cooking, it's really important that you understand that liquid can change. You change the liquid, you change the dish, you change the flavor. You're doing a great job, Helen.
Thank you, chef.
You're welcome, nutritionist.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself that, why you say don't call you chef.
I think the reason I don't want to be called chef is that there's this whole power dynamics in a kitchen. It's all about power. It's about who has that power and what they can ask you to do. I've grown up in kitchens that have been really tough, and I don't agree with it. The mindfulness and the care around a lot of cooking is very angry. So when I was part of a culinary school, we talked about how to treat people.
Wow.
Some kitchens even have their staff or the cooks ask for permission to speak. May I speak, chef?
Oh wow.
Wow.
It's crazy. So it's this whole hierarchy. It just comes from history, and we just want to change things. So when I was teaching at a culinary school, don't call me chef. Call me Ian. I'm your colleague. I may know more than you, but I don't have to be addressed as this old sage, this sage that knows everything, because I don't. And most cooks and chefs don't know a lot of things. We learn. And if you're open to learning from your colleagues, it gives you so much more of a grounded approach to food. So I've learned a lot of things from cooks that I've worked with.
I see.
So that's the reason, don't call me chef.
So that's an opposite what happens in our home. When my wife cooks, she loves to have sous chefs. and I'm the only sous chef. And she usually says, sous chefs don't talk, just do what I tell you.
Exactly.
You're just a sous chef, you know?
She's old school. Don't talk to me, talk to my sous chefs. I've had kitchens that are like that.
Really?
You would never talk to the chefs. Like, who are you? You're not God. You know, you're just someone who knows how to cook a lot more and better than I can. So it's just
Well,
it's
but
turning the whole
she's like a
industry.
god to me, so
She looks
she's
like a
fine.
goddess.
She is
There we are.
goddess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Helen.
Oh, thank you, chef.
All right.
Oh, that looks good.
The eggs are ready. The quinoa is ready. Now we're going to add some of the hearty greens into that. The acids in the salad dressing will help to wilt these hearty greens. So if you've ever eaten kale and it has been rubbed and broken down with oil, it's really difficult to eat. But when kale has been broken down and the fibers and the cells, because of the oil and the pressure, it's a lot more palatable. Not that these aren't palatable, it just makes it an easier mouthfeel when you have these hearty greens that are slightly wilted. So I will just cut some of these into the salad. So this is a quinoa salad. The star is the quinoa. We have that, and we have some arugula or rocket. Let's see how spicy this is. It's very nutty, it's still young. It has a bit of spiciness, but not overpowering. So this is a nice balance. You've got the sour, you've got the spicy. Now we're gonna add some fat into there. So Helen, fats are good, right?
Yes, it is. Okay, when it comes to fat, I need to talk about this. When it comes to salad, we do need fat because the oil can help produce, actually can stimulate our bile production. And then so that when we have bile in our digestive gut, then we can break down the food and then also bring it out the fat soluble vitamins and minerals, and our body can absorb that. If we don't have the fat content in salad, no matter how much vegetable that you eat, you're not getting the fat soluble vitamins and minerals. So I find that is so amazing. Like for me as Chinese, we always have the stir-fried vegetables, right? And then we thought that for so many years, we thought that is for the flavor, it's tasty. But if you look at so many different cultures, when it comes to vegetables and salad, they put oil, right?
Right.
So the oil is so important that to bring out, again, of course, to bring out the flavor of it. But for the nutritional style, in that sense, it stimulates our bile production.
So we're using pecans today. There's nothing worse than unroasted nuts in food.
Oh,
People love raw nuts, which is great, but when you roast them, it brings out a different flavor. So it deepens and gives it more breadth. There's a time and place for raw nuts, but for when I'm using it in salads, I love the crunch of a nut. And pecans are high in fat and it has amazing buttery flavor. So it adds that richness to the salad. So when I thought about what salad we were going to prepare today, I wanted to hit it at so many different levels. When you look at food, you have to kind of think, what's the purpose? Why am I eating it? A lot of people like to use these salad greens. It's called Fraser Valley mix or a spring mix. I prefer not to use it because it's fiber. It's kind of nice and silky in the mouth, but it doesn't have enough character. This dish has so much character, I need the supporting actors and actresses to have just as much flavor.
oh wow, that's really interesting. I feel like I have a whole new lesson on salad eating and salad making today. Thank you.
And it's so different than what we do at our restaurant. You like to roast your nuts. What I've been told to always soak my nuts before using them because they become alive. They become, more nutritionally valuable. But taste, definitely not the same.
So there are many schools of thought, and there's no right way or a wrong way. This is just the way that I thought about how I wanted to present the salad today.
Well, I want to come back about the nuts. You know, as you said, that some people will have soak it first, right, to make it, especially the fat contents and the proteins, more available. And then for here, this time today, we are going to roast it because we want to bring the flavor, the nutty flavor of it, the crunchiness, right? I love that. And for me, from a nutritional perspective, I would say that it really depends on your body type. After all, you know, check with your stomach, because if you learn that eating the roasted nuts that it will give you upset stomach, it's very difficult to digest. And then probably by using the soaking methods will be easier for you to digest that. Yeah, so this will be my 2 cents here.
All right. So it looks like we're ready to add the quinoa. It's still warm, which is fine, because we want the quinoa to wilt the greens as well.
That is a lot of quinoa. Wow.
There's a lot of people here.
Yes. Hungry people too.
Before we plate, we always taste. We taste along the way. Okay, let's plate it up.
Wow. It is still warm. The quinoa is still warm.
It is still warm.
So it is a warm salad.
Helen, do you want to bring the flowers and maybe you can just pick a few petals
Oh,
off?
yes. See, we have flowers today.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. So these are the edible flowers, right?
Just some petals.
Yeah. You think it's
Marigolds
garnish?
are edible.
Edible flowers. Yeah. So that's not from the garden, though, is it?
It is from the garden.
Yep.
You can grow these, so a lot of things that are on this plate can be grown in your backyard.
Wow.
Just don't spray
Yes.
chemicals on it.
Make sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're
So
just
these are
going to pick
organic.
a few petals. We've already washed these.
Yeah. We wash
And
them
don't
early.
forget, we need to add the jammy eggs.
And the eggs. It's beautiful.
So did you buy these edible flowers, or did you go to someone's garden and steal it?
I actually stole it. You should see the whipping on my back.
Show us, show us.
No, seriously. Can you go Safeway and buy the edible
You can.
flowers?
So we didn't have any at the supermarket, so I did go to the garden center, and we did buy these,
Wow.
and we just snipped them. And what will happen is we will plant them outside, and we'll have marigolds.
And this is sprouted radish.
These are radishes. Yeah, radish sprouts. Again, these are radish sprouts, which adds a little spiciness to this dish as well. So we'll take the jammy egg.
Ooh, look at that. Very, very nice.
So I'm just going to add that to the dish. Let's find one that's soft.
That's
so
excellent.
Look at that.
Look at the color.
make sure it's a little bit clean.
Wow, that looks good.
So it's very healthy, tasty,
And we're going to add
very good
a little
looking.
bit of salt on the egg.
Is there any reason why your salt is like extra fat?
This is sea salt.
So they always
it's-
come
the
like-
grain is slightly larger.
So what is the difference between these sea salt and the salt we have at home that's super fine?
Superfine, that is mined salt.
So this is healthier. Sea salt is healthier?
Well, it comes from a different source. So salt that is table salt is usually mined. It's pumped out of the ground, and then it's dried and then it's milled. Sea salt is dried right on the beaches, or they have salt pens and it's sun-dried.
So-
and then they scrape it, and the crystals are exactly what it is. Like
So
this.
which type of salt do you use?
I use sea salt. I
You don't
prefer
use
sea
the
salt.
fine stuff?
I don't.
How about Himalayan salt?
I'm not a big fan of the Himalayan salt. There's a whole bunch of ethics around that as well. So sea salt is readily available. And everywhere I travel, I'll always try their sea salt. The different crystal size, the different minerals in the water.
And the
different
reason you don't have
mouthfeel.
the fine, you use sea salt instead of the fine salt that we use at home is because
It's more natural. It's air dried. There's not a lot of processing that happens with it. So an example is when I was in Greece, this family who had a restaurant on the beach, as a parting gift, they gave me some salt that they had harvested from the ocean. And they just have these little salt pans. And as the tide comes in, it fills the salt pans. And as the tide goes out, the salt pans hold the water. And it's so hot that during the day, all the excess water evaporates. So then you all just end up with crystal. And they go out there with these little rakes and they scrape up the salt crystals and they bag it.
All right, it's now time to taste. Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
for
thank you.
waiting.
Ooh, that looks
Look at
yummy.
that.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Ian. This looks really, really good. Can I eat? Wonderful.
Bon appetit. It's so good.
I can live with quinoa. It's nice.
Now you can live with that.
And it's so light. The protein is so light as opposed to eating like a meat or something. You can eat
Yeah.
a full plate of this and you still go and do exercise.
Exactly. So when it comes to protein, I think the summertime, a lot of ladies or people that want to keep it in shape with weight management, this is a very good sauce, good choice for protein because it's not heavy. When it comes to animal meat, with the fat content, like saturated fat content, that would make us like very heavy, right? But this one is really light.
It's very quiet.
I'm busy enjoying it.
This is so good.
But a fried egg is just faster. It's like, and it's on there. Crispy edge fried egg.
Wow, that's true.
Yeah.
But this is so good.
That's
This is
true.
so good.
See, like we talk about time efficiency, right? So, I mean, like this is compared to what we learned about making the soft boiled egg. This is actually super easy already. But if you want to save time more, as you said, have the fried eggs. That's great choice.
Yeah. I like cooking more quinoa than I need because I can use the quinoa on top of a sprinkle on a salad. I can add it into my yogurt or my smoothies in the morning. I can also mix it with other grains and pulses, and I make a grains and a bean salad.
Oh, wow.
Or I can make a burger out of it. So if you use some azuki beans, some red beans, some black beans, you mix it with the quinoa, you chop some onions and carrots, and basically you just mush it with your hands, and you make little balls, and get the lid of a jar, put a piece of saran wrap on, push it down, then you shape it as a patty,
Oh, wow.
and then you freeze them. So I will make a whole strip of quinoa patties,
Wow.
and then I would freeze them stacked on each other, and then when I need one, I'll just take it out of the fridge and I'll fry it up.
So
Make a
that'll be
quinoa
like a-
burger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be a
That
vegetarian
also,
burger.
That also saves time too, right?
Yeah.
Whenever that you need to. And then so when you cook it, when you pan fry it, so you put straightly on the pan.
I would tap it in a little bit of flour because when it comes out of the freezer, your water content will leach out a little bit. So it gets a bit sticky, right? So you just pat it, as it's frozen, you pat it in some flour and then you pan fry it in either oil or you could use a little bit of butter in there and then it crisps up so nicely.
Wow.
You can also take the quinoa. Where did it go, Helen? In the container.
Here.
The one that we toasted in my small container.
Here.
So if you toast it, you can keep the quinoa, and this is the one we toasted earlier, and it's just like
much smaller than this.
it's different variety. This is not cooked yet. As it cooks, it swells and opens. So this is the one that we washed and we just toasted in the fry pan. This you can just eat, and it's a nice and crunchy. And again, that adds a bit more texture into what you're using. So you
That
can,
would be actually good on top of the salad as well, to add crunch.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want more crunch, you can use that too.
I like dark chocolate, different seeds, and quinoa.
Wow.
And you just make like a quinoa bark with some good dark chocolate.
So you can try.
It's really good.
Oh, see, I can see our guest plate is empty. That means you enjoyed it. What do you
It
think?
is so good. This is probably one of the best salad I've had. I've never tasted anything that's in there other than the fruit, but it's really, really good.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
So do you think that it's gets you to your expectation and it actually fits your lifestyle?
It exceeds my expectation. It truly did. I didn't know healthy food could taste this good because I have a thing about healthy food can't be that good. So you choose either good
My
tasting.
fault, because when I make it, it's not as
Exactly. I hope Andrew can start making it at
good.
home.
Don't hope. No, I'm hoping that you can learn and I can enjoy it at home.
Okay, fine. I will learn because it's that good. It's worth learning. So I will learn to make it. And I'll have you over to eat it.
Thank you so much once again. Thank you for having
Thank you for
both
having
of you,
us.
Amy
Thank
and
you,
Andrew
Amy.
here.
Thank you. Amazing meal.
And
Thank you.
for the next episode, we are going to cook egg. So it will be excellent. And you don't want to miss it. So follow us on the social medias. And until next time, may your table be full of aliveness and abundance. See you next time.